Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing good. Um, welcome to the new episode of Talk Series with Friends. Speaking about Talk Series, it's a virtual speaking platform designed by Design Master and supported by Nepal Innovation Technology and Entrepreneurship Center. Thanks to our supporters who are helping us जसले चाहिँ हामीलाई सानो सानो अमाउन्टबाट भए पनि हेल्प गरेर सपोर्ट गरिराख्नु भएको छ. यु क्यान अल्सो डोनेट अस थ्रु ई सेवा. टक सिरिज विथ फ्रेन्ड्सको सोल प्रपोज चाहिँ क्वारेन्टिन र लकडाउन पिरियडलाई प्रोडक्टिभ बनाउने र साथसाथै वी आर वर्किङ एज अ ब्रिज टु इनहान्स सम वान्स सफ्ट स्किल. Moving on to today's topic, mind matters. We have Apeckshya Parajuli ji to speak and share something on this topic. Hello Apeckshya ji, welcome to our new episode.
Hi Manisha, thank you so much.
Very How happy are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also good.
Thank you so
how
much.
are you doing?
Yes, doing perfect and very busy with Art of Living courses.
So Apeckshya ma'am, in the beginning, what is mind in your point of view?
So what is mind?
Yes.
Well, I don't know what mind is, but I definitely know that mind is very notorious. Man ekdam vichitra cha. Okay. Like, for example, if I give you 10 compliments, if I say, oh, Manisha ji, you speak so softly, you speak so nicely, and your eyes are so beautiful, you smile so nicely, you look so friendly, you have certain charm, spark in you. So I give you 10 such compliments like this. But at the end, I say, but you know what, Manisha ji, your nose is, a bit longer. Now, tell me, what will you remember in general? That one negative
note right? Yes.
Even after 5 years, if you'll see me, you will only remember, oh, that lady who commented on my nose. You'll forget about all those 10 compliments that I gave you, right? Yeah. So this is one nature of one tendency of mine, to cling on to the negative very quickly, and it holds on to the negative for a longer period of time, and it becomes a major source of stress. So I know that mind has such tendencies, but I don't know what mind is. But as a meditation practitioner myself, I know that when you're relaxed, when you're very happy, you can overcome such tendencies, and feel a sense of freedom inside you. What is mind? The godly gara sotnu parcha, godly banako
since you are a yoga instructor, mindfulness, yoga चाहिँ peaceness सँग कसरी रिलेट हुन्छ?
Yoga, how is yoga related to peace? Peace of mind. Wow, lovely question. Thank you so much. You know, one definition, there are many definitions of yoga, because yoga is so vast. You cannot just define it like in a paragraph or in few sentences. It's impossible to comprehend yoga in like few sentences. So, yoga has been defined from different angles, from different perspectives. And one such perspective is that Maharishi Patanjali, who is also known as, the propounder, the father of yoga. So sage Patanjali defined yoga as yogascha chitta vritti nirodha. It means yoga simply means restraining the different modulations in your mind, the different activities in your mind. Manisha ji, just observe your mind. Just think about yourself. एक घण्टामा हजुरलाई कतिवटा विचारहरू आउँछ? So many, right? Yeah. But all thoughts are not problematic. Thoughts out of problem thoughts keep coming. But when we react to the thoughts, or when we hold on to the thoughts and make them bigger, when we start chewing on the thoughts, that is when it becomes problematic. Now, in this, here, yoga means simply to quieten your mind. Simply to quieten your mind by restraining these various modulations, these activities in the mind. So when you do yoga, yoga is just not asanas. It is much more than that. So when you are into, yoga practice, a yogic way of living, and you'll notice that these thoughts come, the frequency of thoughts reduces so much, and there is peace anyways. So yoga is all about quietening your mind. So that's why yoga is very much related with peace of mind.
यो मिन कि योगाले चाहिँ अब ओभर थिङ्किङ यस्तोलाई नि ओभरकम गर्न सक्छ होइन त?
Definitely yoga is not just, I told you, yoga is not just जिउलाई बटारेर यताउता difficult asanas गर्नु. That is not only yoga, that is a part of yoga. Yoga is what? Yoga is knowledge. Yoga means devotion. Yoga is meditation. Okay. So there is bhakti yoga, there is karma yoga. When you do your work with 100%, dedication, with happiness, that is also yoga. It comes under the philosophy of karma yoga. Okay. So yoga is very vast. So when you are in, so overthinking, definitely it can be reduced through
अनि
yoga.
अपेक्षाजी मान्छेहरू जब ओल्ड एजमा पुग्छ तब मात्र यस्तो योगा अनि मेडिटेसनतिर धेरै अट्र्याक्ट हुन्छ नि त. यु थिङ्क युथ अल्सो निड दिस योगा एन्ड मेडिटेसन लाइक स्टफ?
भेरी मच किन भन्दाखेरि अहिलेको टाइममा स्ट्रेस ज्यादा छ. मेरो माई गुरु, गुरुदेव श्री श्री रविशंकर जी, he once said very humorously that God को सबसे ठुलो कम्पिटिटर भनेकै स्ट्रेस हो रे. We say God is omnipresent, God is present everywhere, right? But these days, before God, stress is there. Stress is present everywhere, in every part of the world, in every individual's life. There is stress, some or the other kind of stress, right? So the biggest competitor to God today, in 21st century, is stress. So in youth ko life mein anubhav hai, there are so many stress, because they want to do so much, they want to achieve so much. Stress is when you have very less time and you have so many things to do. अब तपाईँको आफ्नो लाइफलाई हेर्नु भयो भने, एउटा युथको लाइफलाई हेर्ने हो भने, दे आर भेरी एम्बिसियस. ओके, दे वान्ट टु अचिभ मेनी थिङ्स, बट समय कम छ होइन. 25-30 वर्षमै दे वान्ट टु राइज लाइक अ लिडर, एन्ड समटाइम्स इट्स लाइक इम्पोसिबल, एन्ड it becomes even more difficult. So when you have less time and when you want to achieve more, the only thing that you can change is the level of your energy in your body, in your mind. And that's why it is very important that you start meditating at a very young age, because meditation and yoga, using your breath, pranayama, they will all energize your system and make you more productive, more happy. Yeah.
So ब्रेथ र मेडिटेसन चाहिँ कसरी रिलेट हुन्छ? क्यान यु एक्सप्लेन?
बिकज मेडिटेसनमा के छ, मेडिटेसन भनेकै युनियन हो, योगा भनेकै युनियन हो, युनियन अफ बडी एन्ड माइन्ड. सपोज हजुर यहाँ हुनुहुन्छ हो कि, तर इज योर माइन्ड अल्सो हियर कि बडी मात्रै यहाँ छ? कहिले काहीँ लेक्चरहरूमा हुन्छ नि, हाम्रो सरहरूले म्यामहरूले पढाइराखेको बेलामा, लाइक आवर बडी इज देयर बट माइन्ड इज समवेयर एल्स. माइन्ड त गइसक्यो भाइ. त्यति बेला योगा इज नट ह्यापनिङ, you are not very happy, you are bored, that's why mind is somewhere else. Okay, or either you are sad, that's why mind is somewhere else in the past, or either you are very worried or very fearful, that's why mind is in the future. Okay, so whenever body and mind are not together, the alignment is not there, you are not happy, you are not focused, you are not productive. Okay, so so yoga in this sense, when we meditate, we don't want our mind to wander here and there, right? We just want it to be collected and centered, so that we will get some deep relaxation. Na? So for that,
Hello.
your breath is the body and mind together. Body get married because of breath. So when you sit for meditation, breath plays a very, very important role. You pay attention to your breath and bring your mind to your body is. And later on, you also let go of that effort and be totally effortless. And that is a deep state of relaxation.
Can we do a small part of yoga here, if possible?
Yoga, though, I will teach you in my Sushi yoga classes only, not here. You come now, you come to my session
Okay.
and I'll teach you there.
So, Apeksha ji, how to exercise mind अब फिजिकल एक्सर्साइज त हामी गरिरहेको हुन्छौँ होइन इट्स अ पार्ट लाइक अनि माइन्डको एक्सर्साइज चाहिँ हामी खासै गर्दैनौँ नि त सो हाउ टु एक्सर्साइज आवर माइन्ड
Oh, this is very crucial, eh? It's very important. I think lot of people go to gym these days. Gym जानुहुन्छ उहाँहरू होइन
या टु बी फिट
घरमै Zumba and everything, they jump, they shout and do every sort of thing. But it's very important that they sit down, close their eyes, and relax for a while. Okay, and do some meditation and cooling pranayama. You're jumping, you're doing gymming, and you're running, and a lot of heat has been produced in the body, right? A lot of
या
sweating happens, and then the muscles need relaxation. Your mind needs relaxation. So when you sit down and do some cooling pranayams like Brahmari or Nadi Shodhan, and then it really cools down the system and prepares you for meditation. And then when you meditate, that's when your muscles become stronger, and that's when your mind also settles down. नत्र कति धेरै मान्छेहरू जो जिम जानुहुन्छ एक्सर्साइज गर्नुहुन्छ उल्टै उनीहरूको एन्जाइटी बढिराखेको हुन्छ
या
बिकज त्यो ब्यालेन्स भएन नि त उफ्रिनु भयो बट देन देयर निड्स टु बी अ फाइन ब्यालेन्स बिट्विन एक्टिभिटी एन्ड रेस्ट yeah that is that is why yoga is so holistic yeah हामी सिर्फ बडीलाई मात्र चलाउँदैन होइन we do asanas and then we lie down we do some yoga nidra we relax and then we make them do some cooling pranayama and then meditation deep meditation that's when a person opens his or her eyes they feel so complete I have seen that in my sushi yoga classes participants they give their feedback and they say I feel so complete because there was a fine balance between activity exercise and rest yeah
क्यान यु सेयर युर मोर एक्सपिरियन्सेस यस्तो यस्तो
hmm.
खालको आफैमा भएको पनि अनि हजुरमा भएको डिफ्रेन्सेसहरू मेडिटेसन पछि योगा पछि त्योभन्दा पहिला
त्यो एउटा वर्ड छ नि इङ्ग्लिसमा प्रेजुडिस मलाई ठ्याक्क नेपालीमा आएन होइन प्रेजुडिस यानि कि प्रेजुडिस I mean some bias judgment ki mind ma I had that for meditation. Meditation got immediately I used to feel so negative about it towards it. And when they first time came to my college, the Art of Living volunteers, and the moment I heard the word, this name Art of Living, I was so negative about it. But then 2 years after that, I myself went to that organization and I learned Sudarshan Kriya breathing. And it's meditative in nature. It's very meditative. It like dissolves you, takes you to some other world, and you are in a state of deep relaxation. So that technique really transformed you 360 degrees. uh, पहिलो कुरा त I had some anxiety issues, as
I do have.
you do have.
Yeah.
Well, you should come and learn Sudarshan Kriya. And so I had anxiety issues since like when I was in class 8. त्यति बेला त यो एन्जाइटी भन्ने वर्ड पनि सुनेको थिएन but then I just ignored it I just ignored my condition I just survived anyways I just lived my life anyways darai and then in certain conditions this anxiety used to bulge And but when I finally did Sudarshan Kriya, everything was cleared out from my mind. All that junk was cleared out, and I became more confident and more happy in life. That's the the biggest change in me, that my anxiety was gone. And the anxiety bujhna nasakera, I was like very depressed, and depression is also gone, and like I'm very very happy, I'm very confident about life. Yeah,
Finally, you overcome it.
yeah,
होइन त?
long back, like 7 years ago I did it, and like within months this condition was gone. Because I used to meditate, I used to do Sudarshan Kriya. I had never even known meditation, what meditation is and everything. But when Gurudev, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji has designed this course so beautifully and so human friendly, the processes are very normal, and uh, they are very enjoyable. They are very fun. And so I inculcated all those in my life, and every day I used to start my morning with Sudarshan Kriya.
Since you mentioned Sudarshan Kriya, can you explain it?
Yeah, sure. It is a rhythmic breathing technique, okay? Rhythmic. The word rhythm is very important here. See, if we see the creation, it is full of rhythms. जस्तै एउटा समयमा घाम लाग्छ, एउटा समयमा घाम अस्ताउँछ, right? There is a rhythm. And सिजनमा पनि रिदम छ, जाडो गर्मी होइन, त्यो एउटा वर्षा एउटा रिदममा आउँछ, नेचरमा एउटा रिदम छ। त्यस्तै गरी हाम्रो थट्समा पनि रिदम छ। जस्तै बिहान उठ्दा जुन विचार हुन्छ हाम्रो, बेलुका सुत्नु अघि सेम हुँदैन, प्याटर्न्स आर डिफरेन्ट। एन्ड देन बिहान हाम्रो ब्रेथको रिदम पनि डिफरेन्ट हुन्छ, बेलुका हाम्रो डिफरेन्ट हुन्छ, दिउँसो हाम्रो डिफरेन्ट हुन्छ होइन। हाम्रो बडीमा हेर्नुहोस् न, देयर आर सर्टेन बायो रिदम्स। जस्तै हामीलाई एउटा टाइममा निद्रा लाग्छ, एउटा टाइममा भोक लाग्छ, सर्टेन टाइममा हामी ज्यादा प्रोडक्टिभ हुन्छौँ, सर्टेन टाइममा हामीलाई हाम्रो बिस्तारामा गएर सुत्न मन लाग्छ, राइट? राति
Yeah.
गएर। एन्ड सो देयर इज अ रिदम इन आवर बडी अल्सो। सो जब यो बडीको रिदममा गडबड आउँछ नि, एन्ड देन स्ट्रेस स्टार्ट्स क्रिपिङ अप। अनि सानसानो कुराले पनि स्ट्रेस हुने मान्छेलाई होइन, इभन एन्ड देन अनएक्सपेक्टेड इभेन्ट्सहरूले अफेक्ट गर्ने। सो लट अफ थिङ्स, वी बिकम भल्नरेबल टु लट अफ थिङ्स वेन दिस बायो रिदम अलिकति गडबड हुन्छ। So we become vulnerable to different situations, life things, life changes and all, emotions. अब यो बडीको रिदम किन बिग्रिन्छ? यो बिग्रिन्छ because of our fooding habit. फुड हाम्रो ठिक छैन, लाइफस्टाइल हाम्रो कस्तो छ होइन, what we see, के हेर्छौँ हामी इन्टरनेटमा, what we hear, बसेर हामी गसिप गर्छौँ कि होइन, नेगेटिभ मात्र बोल्छौँ। एन्ड देन पढाइ एकदम स्ट्रेसफुल छ कि तपाईँको पढेको पढे गर्नुपर्छ, एन्ड देन मेबी यु मेड सम एक्सिडेन्ट इन यर लाइफ, और देयर वाज सम ट्रोमेटिक इभेन्ट इन यर लाइफ। सो मेनी अदर फ्याक्टर्स अफेक्ट आवर बायो रिदम। र यो जब रिदममा गडबडी आउँछ, स्ट्रेस, वी बिकम भेरी भल्नरेबल टु स्ट्रेस अनि एङ्गर एन्ड अदर नेगेटिभ इमोसन्स, अनि हेल्थ पनि बिग्रिन्छ होइन, छिटो बिग्रिन्छ, आई मिन, एन्ड देन इम्युनिटी अल्सो बिकम्स लो। सो सुदर्शन क्रियाले सिम्पली के गर्ने हो भन्दाखेरि तपाईँको यो बायो रिदमलाई इट सेट्स इट, ओके? जस्ट लाइक गिटारमा सातवटा स्ट्रिङ हुन्छ, एउटा कुनै स्ट्रिङ लुज हुने बित्तिकै म्युजिकको सट्टा त्यहाँ भक्कु नोइज हुन थाल्छ, राइट? सो सुदर्शन क्रिया गरेर हाम्रो जुन तारहरू छ भित्रको, हाम्रो जुन सिस्टम छ त्यसलाई फाइन ट्युन गर्ने हो हामीले, ताकि लाइफ बिकम्स अ म्युजिक। So yeah, that's what Sudarshan Kriya does to you. And everybody will have a unique experience, of Sudarshan Kriya.
Yeah. सुदर्शन क्रिया चाहिँ सबैले आफ्नो लाइफमा सबैले प्र्याक्टिस गर्न सक्छन् कि एज अ बिगिनर फर्स्टमा केही गर्नुपर्छ, त्यसपछि सुदर्शन क्रिया, कि we can start Sudarshan Kriya directly?
Yeah. You have to join Art of Living course. Only under a trained instructor you can receive Sudarshan Kriya. Sudarshan Kriya ethikai receive garnu mildaina. It directly comes from the Guru. And you have to be under the presence of a teacher, trained teacher who can guide you and instruct you throughout the kriya practice. And one has to be 18 years old. The nervous system has to be stable,
हेलो उहाँको इन्टरनेट चाहिँ स्लो हो जस्तो छ अपेक्षा जी सो अपेक्षा जीले भने जस्तै we can make our mind stressful त्यसपछि ह्याप्पिनेस आउँछ we can अब मेडिटेट गर्ने त्यसपछि माइन्डलाई स्टेटबाट टाढा राख्ने स्ट्रेसबाट सो यस्तो गर्दा चाहिँ we can be happy अनि ह्याप्पी हुनलाई चाहिँ मेडिटेसन नै गर्नुपर्छ त्यही भन्दै हुनुहुन्थ्यो अपेक्षाजीले अनि युथहरूलाई युथ निड्स मेडिटेसन ओल्ड एज पिपुल भन्दा पनि सो अनि सुदर्शन क्रिया भन्ने टेक्निक चाहिँ हेल्प्स अ लट हामीलाई हिजो अपेक्षाजीले नि भन्नुभएको थियो इट्स अ लालमोहनले इट हेल्प्स अ लट इन आवर डेली लाइफ त्यसै गरी हाम्रो एन्जाइटिज पनि कम गर्छ सुदर्शन क्रियाले यु क्यान जोइन us through our Facebook page and linking page to connect with Apeksha ji. You can also join Sudarshan Kriya classes through us and through Apeksha ji. You can also leave your comments. के सोध्नु छ we can address it at last. Apeksha ji, hello.
Yes, hi. So
Hi.
there is a person here at my home. So I'm coming through my phone. Can you hear
welcome
me?
back.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I can hear you.
But maybe you can't see me, right?
Yeah, I can.
किन भने
अफलाइन गर्नुपर्छ
मेरो फोनले चाहिँ यो भिडियो अलाउ नगर्ने रहेछ कि यो मेरो सफ्टवेयर चाहिँ अलाउ गरेन सो ओन्ली अडियो ठिक छ as soon as line comes electricity is here so I'll try to till talk Manisha.
Okay, I'll tackle it. So she is a meditation instructor at Art of Living and she is also a Sri Yoga teacher. You can join us to be happy.
Yeah, Manisha ji, I can hear you. You can ask me, we can continue. Okay, internet is back.
Yeah.
So I'm logging in again. Maybe you can, request for some questions if the audience has some questions to ask. Maybe we can take a few questions.
Ani Apeksha ji, since you are involved in leadership training, youth leadership training, can you explain about it?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm also a leadership trainer at the Art of Living. And I groom my team volunteers, so that they can be good public speakers. I train them for public speaking as well. So in Art of Living, we also have like the youth leadership training program, which is one of the most powerful programs on leadership I have ever attended. It is very, very powerful. Within like 7 days, individuals, participants, they feel a great sense of enthusiasm and um, a feeling of change inside them. 7 दिन में सोचनुस् न, अब they get that hope and like, oh my god, I can also be a leader, I can also definitely make an impact. So it's a very powerful program. हामी चाहिँ के बिलिभ गर्छौँ भन्दाखेरि before you become a leader, before you become, first of all, you have to be in yourself. Yeah, so again, we teach them, techniques to be stress-free and to, handle their own mind so that they will be able to tackle situations. Leaders ले त त्यही गर्नुपर्छ. They must be very skillful to tackle different situations. So that is what we train them for. We just build them, we empower the individuals, and then so that when they go out, they are like very strong and very resilient.
So Apeksha ji, अनि त्यसपछि can we join your leadership and leadership program like training something? हाम्रो
Yes.
भ्युअर्सहरुले चाहिँ भनिदिनु.
हजुरहरू एउटा ह्याप्पी, जोयफुल, स्ट्रङ हैन, विजनरी, इन्ट्युटिभ लिडर बन्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने डेफिनेटली जोइन आवर युथ लिडरशिप ट्रेनिङ प्रोग्राम हैन. It's happening from tomorrow. From tomorrow evening we're starting. So yeah, you can contact me, you can reach out to me through the talk series team.
Thank you. How would you link leadership skill related with mind, our current topic?
Yes, that is very interesting. So I talk with a lot of youths, and when I tell them Art of Living has youth leadership training program, they are like, spiritual organization ma leadership ko kura kaबाट आयो? How is it interlinked? But it is very much interlinked, because leadership and mind are deeply connected. So I'd like to ask you, Manisha ji, what do you think are some of the qualities of a good leader? भन्नुस् त मलाई, according to you.
A good leader मा हुनुपर्ने चाहिँ गुड स्पिकिङ क्वालिटी अनि कन्फिडेन्स यस्तै कुरा अनि स्पिरिचुअल कुराहरू
जस्तै अरु
अब गुड स्पिकिङ क्वालिटी भइहाल्यो अनि त्यसपछि अनि सरी
yes
so leadership quality as well as अनि good looking appearance अनि त्यसै गरी you can explain.
Okay, so some of the good qualities of a successful leader which you mentioned, if you don't mind, can I take some time to join from my laptop, because there will be video.
You can
पनि audio मात्र भयो. So internet has just arrived. भर्खर आउनु भएको छ.
Yeah, you can take your time. So Apeksha जीले भन्नुभयो we can join her leadership program. Welcome back again.
Thank God I'm back. The video, without the video, it was like I couldn't see you, I couldn't see me, and anyways. So leadership and mind. You mentioned few qualities of a good leader, right? So के भन्नुभयो हजुरले कि leader चाहिँ public speaker, good speaker हुनु पर्यो, right? Communication राम्रोसँग गर्न जान्नु पर्यो, बोल्ने ढङ्ग हुनु पर्यो उसँग, हैन? जो चाहिँ charming छ, appealing छ, हैन? So को व्यक्ति attractive देख्नुहुन्छ, जसको चेहरामा स्माइल छ या जसको चेहरामा कम्प्लेन छ या निधार खुम्चेर, हैन? दुखी आत्मा जस्तो हुनुभएको छ, ओहो यो पनि गर्नु छ, त्यो पनि अचिभ गर्नु छ, टिम तिमीले राम्रोसँग काम गर. No, right? Someone who is smiling is charming, looks beautiful, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what kind of person will speak well, speak with clarity, or have a smile on their face? Someone with a beautiful state of mind, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you are not in a good state of mind, you can never be a successful leader. If you have not trained your mind, if you do not have a habit of, training your own mind or clearing the unnecessary clutter in your, mind, you can never achieve the qualities of a, good leader. So सबै क्वालिटिजहरू हेर्ने हो भने सो गुड लिडरको जस्तै कन्फिडेन्स,
Confidence.
डिटर्मिनेसन,
Yeah.
positive energy, right? And ability to work under pressure, ability to handle different situations, different kinds of people. So all these qualities, if you go a little deeper, they are related to your mind. They come from within you. They come from your mind. सो यहाँ आर्ट अफ लिभिङले त जरैबाट काम गर्ने काम गरेको छ. लाइक तपाईँको माइन्डलाई नै नरिस गरेर, नर्चर गरेर, होइन, त्यसलाई साफ सफाई गरेर, मेकिङ इट क्लिन एन्ड ह्याप्पी एन्ड जोयफुल एन्ड स्ट्रङ, रेजिलियन्ट. So by doing that, art of living is really, building your foundation to become a very successful leader. In fact, मेरो पर्सनल ओपिनियन त के छ भन्दाखेरि अबको अहिलेको समयमा, होइन, if I imagine tomorrow, successful people will be those who are meditating today. Tomorrow, successful people are, meditating CEOs, meditating leaders who meditate, who do yoga, who know how to calm their senses and, their thoughts, their reactions, aggression. So it is very much deeply connected, leadership and your own state of mind.
स्पिरिचुअल कुरा नि भइहाल्यो होइन, लिडरसिपसँग लिङ्क हुने. सो सो यसको इम्पोर्टेन्स चाहिँ के छ, योगा, लाइक मेडिटेसन अनि लिडरसिप सबै लिङ्क गर्दाखेरि यसको इम्पोर्टेन्स चाहिँ
यसको ठुलो सिग्निफिकेन्स छ. इट मेक्स इट होलिस्टिक. के तपाईँ जानुहोस् न, मार्केटमा कति धेरै छ्यापछ्याप्पै भेट्नुहुन्छ लिडरसिप ट्रेनिङ, पर्सनालिटी डेभलपमेन्ट, होइन, ट्रेनिङहरू. यु विल फाइन्ड प्लेन्टी अफ देम इन द मार्केट. बट वाट दे डु इज द्याट they only address the external aspects of leadership, like eye contact, body language. They teach you power poses. They make you meet with other successful leaders. They make you listen to, success stories, try to motivate you. But that doesn't last very long, because motivation comes from within self, inspiration. You are inspired. That comes from within, that energy. So they somewhere miss out on the, internal aspect. So in art of living, we believe that first of all, leadership begins from inside you. So definitely, with yoga is a very essential part of and also, Sudarshan Kriya breathing technique, which is kind of very meditative. It gives you deep relaxation, and from deep silence, deep relaxation, your creativity increases. Creativity is born out of silence, and leaders need to be innovative, right? So in a way, youth leadership training program, we educate leaders, future leaders, in a very holistic manner. It's not just that we teach only yoga and meditation. We also talk about leadership. What is leadership? How do leaders talk? How do they communicate? How do they look at their followers? What is the relationship with the followers? Is leadership only about leading, or is it also about following? So many different insights on leadership, which are very valuable. We also talk about that. And there are sessions, practical sessions, breakout sessions, virtually gardakheri pani it's so fruitful. It has been so effective. Even I am surprised, like मैले कहिले art of living courses virtually as a trainer लिएको थिएन. But guru is guru. Guru is always flexible, and he adjusts with the time. And we are doing great with our watches.
So as a beginner and as a lazy person, how to start meditating अनि यस्तो कुराहरू can you
Lazy
explain?
person.
Yeah, as a beginner also.
Okay. But you know meditation is good. But you feel lazy, right?
Yeah.
Just join the art of living course, because थोरै रस आउनुपर्छ कि कुनै पनि कुरा गर्न it should be charming, it should be interesting. Otherwise किन गर्ने हैन? Motivation नै आउनु. So I don't know. Art of living, like I have seen plenty of youths. Art of living is full of youths. र youths त रमाइलो नभइकन उहाँहरू त टिक्नुहुन्न. म पनि कहाँ टिक्थेँ त रमाइलो नभएको भए आर्ट अफ लिभिङ होइन.
Yeah.
सो अब यो रमाइलो कसरी हुन्छ आर्ट अफ लिभिङ मलाई थाहा छैन, बट यहाँ बस रमाइलो हुन्छ मलाई त्यति थाहा छ. एन्ड देन it just happens. You will feel like meditating. Yeah.
अनि can we start meditating at home आफै पनि माइन्डको एक्सरसाइज अनि यस्तो यस्तो कुराहरू?
I would say you better not. It is always fruitful to start your meditation or any spiritual practice under an instructor of a particular organization. यो पनि हैन कि कहिले ओम शान्तिमा गयो, कहिले कहाँ गयो and कहिले आर्ट अफ लिभिङ आयो फेरि छोड्यो अनि उता गयो हैन. Not like that, not like a spiritual, shopper. Just join one organization which you think is very reliable. And just know your trainer, instructor like आजकल पहिले चिन्न पाइन्छ beforehand, and just talk with them. And if you feel that this person can teach you, is capable, then just join his or her workshop. And I would highly, personally suggest that never learn meditation from YouTube. Never. It's not safe. अब यहाँबाट एउटाको भिडियो हेर्नुहुन्छ, अर्कोले यो मन्त्र भन्छ, अर्कोले त्यो भन्छ हैन. बेकारमा you are playing with your energy, which is very sensitive. Your mind is very very sensitive. सानो कुराले त हामीलाई अफेक्ट गर्छ, right? So when you are playing with your energy, at your own risk you are doing that. So I would suggest always visit one organization and sit under a trainer. That trainer who is licensed trainer, certified trainer. Only under such a trainer it is safe to learn meditation, to start your practice, and it becomes very fruitful also. Interest lagna thalcha, ramail lagna thalcha, because you're doing it correctly. Never from YouTube. Never.
So अपेक्षाजी मैले नि पर्सनली फिल गरेको कुरा कि मेडिटेसन गर्दाखेरि दिमागमा के कुरा आउँछ के कुरा, लाइक अब आफूले बिगारेको कुरा, अब के हुने हो कि घरमा के पाकिरहेछ, यस्तो यस्तो कुराहरू आउँछ नि त. सो हाउ क्यान वी कन्ट्रोल आवर माइन्ड मेडिटेसन गर्दाखेरि?
That is where the importance of an instructor is. जब तपाईं एउटा इन्स्ट्रक्टरसँग जानुहुन्छ, उसले भन्छ कि what meditation is not. Meditation भनेको थॉटलेस हुनु होइन. It's not trying to be thoughtless or trying to be peaceful. Okay. Meditation is simply doing nothing. Meditation is simply doing nothing. Just being there. And the instructor will also guide you to food, check on your food, and this we just don't sit for meditation. Okay? Before meditation we do some jumping, we do some exercise, we do some yoga asanas, so that the blood circulation in your system improves. More and more blood, when it flows to your brain, oxygenated blood, and thoughts become very less. Thoughts come down automatically. So there are other certain hacks, to make your meditation more effortless. So always go to a trained instructor who can teach you properly. And just understand that meditation is not about becoming thoughtless or concentrating somewhere. No, it's just, doing nothing. Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji says there are 3 golden rules for meditation. One is for for this next 20 minutes, I'm sitting for meditation. For this next 20, 15 or 20 minutes, I want to do nothing. A gas off, कसैलाई email पठाउनु छ कि I have nothing to do. मलाई के गर्नु नै छैन. I have nothing to do. Okay. And I want to do nothing. That's one formula. The second formula is when you sit, when you close your eyes, you want nothing. Like हजुरलाई के चाहिए के छैन. We have certain dreams, ambitions, and we want to do that the next day. We have this meeting. You want nothing. You want this and that from life. For this next 20 minutes, completely कुछ चाहिए ही नहीं. के चाहिए के छैन यार मलाई लाइफ बाट. के चाहिए कसैबाट के चाहिएको पनि छैन मलाई. Like we think like this, okay? And we sit. And then the third rule is I am nothing. Like this is the, extremist. Like I am nothing, okay? And like, so, we think, oh, I am very angry, I have anger issues, or I am very sad, or I am very depressed. That's why I'm sitting for meditation. No. Just don't think anything about yourself. Don't level yourself. Or I am very intelligent, or I am very poor, I'm so dumb, compared to my friends, I'm so dumb. So for this next 20 minutes, you are nothing. Neither you are dumb, nor you are intelligent, rich or poor. Doesn't matter. You are nothing. And I tell you, it will be such a relaxing experience, such an amazing experience. And yeah. So you just come to now. In my workshop, I'll teach you many more things.
Sure, we will come. अनि अपेक्षाजी सो मलाई त एकदमै हेल्पफुल भयो हजुरको कुराले हैन. So I was asking about Sudarshan Kriya. You said that Sudarshan Kriya is a Lal Mohan.
Yeah.
Can you explain about it?
I in these last 7 years, I have talked to thousands of people and invited them to learn the Sudarshan Kriya, or the sky breathing, which is like the main offering, the highlight in the Art of Living courses. But people say, okay, no, maybe not. Maybe next year you visit me. Next year, of course, it is okay. And then, but they say, oh, maybe my friend needs it. I don't need it. And then I tell them, Sudarshan Kriya is like Lal Mohan, okay? Lal Mohan cha, tapai, देख्नुहुन्छ brown color को छ, and then your friend eats it in front of you. अनि साथीले भन्नुहुन्छ यार यो त क्या मिठो छ यार, क्या गुलियो छ, क्या richness छ, क्या मेल्ट हुन्छ मेरो मुखमा. म त पुरै हराउँछु यार यो लाल मोहन खाँदाखेरि. मलाई त्यस्तो अनुभूति हुन्छ, दिव्य अनुभूति लाल मोहन खाँदा. Okay, your friend says like this. अब के यो सब एक्सपीरियन्स हजुरलाई त घट्नेवाला छैन. हजुरलाई त तब घट्छ जब हजुर त्यो लाल मोहन आफै खानुहुन्छ, right? And then you will also share your experience. So Sudarshan Kriya is the same. It's like eating a lal mohan. You have to eat it in order to experience, get its flavor. Otherwise,
thank you, Apeckshya. So we have some questions from our viewers.
Okay.
Sagar Shrestha भन्नुहुन्छ, can you please tell me some information about chakra meditation? How can we control our chakra through meditation? Can you explain?
Your chakra la kasari control गर्ने त only an enlightened master must know. I have no idea. I have done many chakra meditation under my Gurudev. Okay, Gurudev ko guidance ma I have done chakra meditation, and they are wonderful. They are so wonderful. They are blissful. In fact, these days, Gurudev has taught us in this lockdown Sudarshan Chakra meditation, Sudarshan Chakra Kriya. And I've started doing that recently, and it's wonderful. That's a कसैलाई sad किन feel हुन्छ? Because कता यो जुन यहाँ विशुद्धि चक्र हुन्छ, यहाँ energy stuck भएको छ. Energy यहाँ block भएको छ. So there are 7 important chakras. Chakras are nothing but energy stations. We are full of energy, right? That's why you are speaking, I'm speaking,
Yeah.
But somewhere in our body, these energies are very high quantity, or it is called energy center or station. So these are centrally located. This chakra. So we have meditations for healing the chakra or reaching that energy in the chakras, and so that you'll feel more enthusiastic. Um, so you just come and you learn. Sagarji, almost you join, open the
So
door and starting happiness program, and you'll learn more on
I want to add something. फेरि अनि हाम्रो पूर्णिमा बेलबासीजीले भन्नुभएको छ कि हाउ टु स्टे फोकस्ड इन डिस्टर्ब्ड इन्भाइरोमेन्ट I wanted to
disturbed environment knowledge. Yeah, sometimes situation and environments are not, as per our expectation, and they are very disturbing. So, bahirako environment hami mathi havi nahoस् भनेर we have to be very strong from inside. So we have to blossom from inside like a lotus. Lotus के हुन्छ भन्नुस् न? हिलोमा हिलोमा flower हुन्छ. So lotus को वरिपरि पुरै हिलो छ. Imagine that like it's a very disturbing environment. Lotus त पुरा खिल्या हुन्छ, right? Pink color को, very beautiful, bright. तर उसको वरिपरि सबै environment, it's very dirty. You can call it disturbing environment, but still lotus is untouched. Lotus मा एक थोपा पनि हिलो लाग्दैन, बस्नै सक्दैन, because lotus has fully blossomed. So in the same way, if we blossom from inside, if we are very happy from inside, if we are free from inside, disturbing environment ma pani you will find some precious thing. Only through knowledge and meditation, ज्ञान र ध्यानबाट नै possible छ यत्रो power.
त्यसपछि चाहिँ we can be focused and त्यसपछि happy पनि.
Yeah.
So आजको लागि चाहिँ हाम्रो तोकिएको समय सकिएको छ. You can join us through our Facebook page and linking page. Thank you, Apeckshya, for your valuable time.
One more question on this screen. I can see it.
यता केही प्रब्लम आए जस्तो छ.
No, I can see the question. If you don't mind, can I take the question, Manisha?
Yeah, you can take.
Thank you so much. Dilip Prajapati is asking, it is said that just to anna testi man. So could you please describe the impacts of having sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic version in our life? Yeah. Definitely. Very nice question, Dilipji. Thank you so much for such insightful question. So a lot of people do not know that food also impacts their mind. हाम्रो यो जुन gut छ नि, gut को आफ्नै nervous system हुन्छ. Gut यानी कि पेट, intestine, everything including together is gut. So gut and mind, our nervous system are they are related. So whatever we eat has an impact in our nervous system. Okay, and food are of three types. पहिला त हामी we can talk about rajasic food. Rajasic food are those foods which are very, very bright. They look very bright, like or they taste very bright. एकदम अमीलो खाना, piro, spicy, salty, sugary, all the chocolates and everything. So they fall under rajasic, those spicy and sharp, bright foods. यस्तो खाना जब तपाईं like everyday खानुहुन्छ, like धेरै खानुहुन्छ या खानु मन पर्छ, so it increases rajas in our body and mind. So when there is excess rajas, we start to feel restless. Have you seen people, Manisha ji, जो बस्दाखेरि पनि डट पेन किची गरेर या हैन खुट्टा यस्तो हल्लाएर या तबला बजाउन सुरु भइहाल्छ.
म पनि त्यस्तै हो.
It means sometimes your food is very rajasic. So when you eat a lot of rajasic food, you become very anxious, anxiety and restlessness, and there is too much fear in your mind. So that's because of rajasic food. And then tamasic food is like the lowest category of food in Ayurveda. Tamasic food like all the non-veg, all the meat, non-veg, eggs, fish, everything they fall into the tamasic category, and smoking and processed food and junk food अनि बासी खानाहरू आजकल त रेसिपी खाना खाने होइन एकदम ट्रेन्ड भइसकेको छ पकायो
Yeah.
एन्ड देन आफ्टर 2 days you know
फ्रिजमा
ओभनमा
राख्यो
लग्यो
अनि
ग्यासमा लगायो एन्ड देन यु ह्याभ इट that is
yeah.
so lethal, that is so dangerous for your body and mind. So stale food also comes under tamasic. When you eat too much of tamasic food, there is a lot of dullness in your body and mind. के गर्ने मन लाग्दैन सब इन्ट्रेस्ट नै लाग्दैन लाइफमा यो पनि गऱ्यो भने यो ह्या जब आउँछ यो ह्या represents tamas in your body. Okay. And when tamas is too much excess, then you get very depressive thoughts, all the regrets come, and you are not and the highest category of food
So I want to
yeah.
interrupt you. अपेक्षाजी तपाईँले चाहिँ यहाँ आइरहेको क्वेसन्सहरू एन्सर गर्दै गर्नु माई इन्टरनेट इज अनस्टेबल म चाहिँ फेरि जोइन गर्छु सो
Sure.
you can answer these questions.
Sure, I can see that. We'll see
Okay.
you soon.
I'll join soon. I will join soon.
I was talking about sattvic food, and then sattvic food, actually, you eat it and then you feel very light, fresh, and the examples of such food are, uh, fresh vegetables, fruits, raw things. अहिलेको टाइममा म र धेरै खान त सजेस्ट गर्दिनँ होइन बिकज अफ दिस भाइरस एन्ड एभ्रिथिङ सो इफ यु वान्ट टु इट स्यालेड एन्ड एभ्रिथिङ यु क्यान रोस्ट योर स्यालेड or simply you can dip them in hot water and have it, and then vegetables and freshly cooked food, light vegetarian food if eaten in digestible quantity is sattvic. And such food makes you feel vibrant and enthusiastic and very nice. It gives you a very nice feeling. So rajasic, tamasic and sattvic, these are the 3 categories of food. And yes, make sure your food has more sattvic qualities, and yeah, and but these all 3 qualities are within us, rajas, tamas and sattva. To some extent we need tamas because otherwise we can't sleep, and to some extent we need rajas, otherwise we can't do any activity. But we have to take care that the tamas and rajas are always in balance, and if they are in balance, sattva is very high, and when our sattva is very high, we become very lucky. Also, we become very happy also. Okay. And I can see a question here, and Sunena ji is asking, Sunena ji is asking, share your journey to become yoga instructor and how you decided to want to continue in this sector. By accident only, I came to this path. Otherwise, I had no idea about. Yay, Manisha ji is back. I'm glad she's back.
Apeckshya ji, मेरो sound आइरहेको छ?
Yes, I can hear you. Welcome.
Thank you. I had to turn off my camera, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Manisha ji, over to you.
You can answer questions.
Sunena ji is asking me to share my own journey to become a yoga instructor and how I decided to, continue in this sector. At first, I belonged to the management stream. I did my bachelor's from Pokhrel, and then I completed my master's from, Kathmandu University, and I had already taken up the art film course, and it had a very deep influence on me because there were a lot of changes in me, positive changes, and I was feeling more and more confident in my life. And then it just happened. I really loved this idea of teaching people, um, the Sudarshan, the amazing Sudarshan Kriya breathing, meditation, and yoga. And if this can be my profession, what could be better than this? Something that you love to do, something that you believe in, and your own profession will make you people happy and healthy. Then what could be better than this? So there was not much thinking about it. Oh, should I become a yoga trainer or not? Or should I go to banks? There was not much thinking about it. I just knew that this is the thing I need to do. So there is a great sense of joy, to see people happy when because of your you people are happy. That nothing can be more satisfying than that, I tell you, Sunena ji. So that's why I decided to continue. You're like a well, thank you so much, Angela ji. Yeah,
टेक्निकल
yeah.
प्रब्लम्सले गर्दा चाहिँ मेरोमा कमेन्ट्सहरू चाहिँ आएको छैन, सो यु क्यान एन्सर अपेक्षाजी।
Yeah, I can see the comments and question. I have addressed every question. Do you have any question, Manisha ji?
अलमोस्ट सबै क्वेसनहरू त एन्सर गरिसक्नुभयो हजुरले। ओके, अब कमेन्ट्सहरू पनि सकियो, सो लेट्स एन्ड इट।
If there is any more question, from your side, from the side of audiences, you can simply, I can see the comments, so you can simply ask me.
ओके, सो थ्याङ्क यू अपेक्षाजी फर योर भ्यालुएबल टाइम। आजको लागि हाम्रो टाइम पनि सकिएको छ, सो थ्याङ्क यू, अ बिग थ्याङ्क यू
Thank you
टु यू।
so much. For the first time, I'm being interviewed. Um, so I never thought it would go so smooth despite the power cut and internet disconnecting. I'm so happy you guys are doing so well. Manisha ji is just from +2 student, and she's taking this initiative. She's hosting a show, and breaking her barriers and coming out there as a confident speaker, moderator. And to all the people behind the back, behind the scene, Angela ji, Nilima ji, Dilip ji, so, and Preeti, who connected both of us. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. In fact, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I feel very humble that I was invited for this, though I'm not an expert on anything, mind or body, but it's still I'm very happy to to have gotten this opportunity. Thank you so much.